police and paramilitary forces have been deployed in large numbers around the party's main Delhi office. Section 144 has been imposed. However, the party leaders took to the streets. They sat down in protest. Some of them even tried to walk behind Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's car. But there you can see that scuffle that's broken out. They're being manhandled and pushed around yet again. Yesterday, Mr. Chidambaram also suffered injuries in that scuffle. These are live shots that are coming in from outside the Congress headquarters.
ये मोदी जी का जुल्म है, ये बिल्कुल इनका भ्रष्टाचारी है, ये झूठ बोल रहा है, ये क्रिमिनल लोग हैं, ये झूठे केस बना
संघर्ष हमारा नारा है, संघर्ष हमारा
There you can see the police manhandling Congress leaders yet again. This is a second day in a row when the police is actually manhandling and pushing around Congress workers. Yesterday we saw Mr. Chidambaram, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary as well as KC Venugopal and Dipender Hooda along with Jairam Ramesh being detained and ferried to the police station in buses, and again today they are trying to push them into buses. Section 144 has been imposed. They are trying to protest Rahul Gandhi being questioned by the ED for the second day in a row. There have been many announcements that are taking place in and around the area of the Congress headquarters of Section 144 that's been imposed, and no dharna or sitting protest is allowed in the area. Many of the Congress leaders tried to in fact follow Rahul Gandhi's car from the Congress headquarters into the ED office. That questioning that's starting now, second day in a row with Rahul Gandhi having spent over 10 hours at the ED office yesterday. He reached there about 11:30 in the morning, and that questioning continued till about 11 o'clock at night. He was given a 1-hour break for lunch. Today again another day of questioning, and you can see how the police is behaving and trying to again manhandle and push around Congress workers and Congress leaders. Many Congress leaders have been detained. Yesterday we did see Mr. Chidambaram, who had in fact claimed that his rib got fractured. This is what he's saying. He suspects that his rib was cracked in that scuffle that took place yesterday. Also, Pramod Tiwari was thrown on the ground and he suffered a head injury. That's what Randeep Surjewala has said. Many of them detained today as well. So there you have it. Congress workers being pushed out of the way. They are going to be detained yet again. Over 400 Congress leaders yesterday were detained. And here you can see how the police is trying to hold back the Congress workers from sitting in protest against the questioning of